Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, and I'm here to do another collective energy reading for my family. Oops. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if it resonates. I'd love to hear about it. Also, by one of my dear subscribers, I have started a buy a coffee fund. So if you resonate and you want a tip and you think, you appreciate the reading, I appreciate anything that energetically, financially benefits the channel, helps us keep going. So it's in the banner and it's in the description. All you got to do is click the link. You'll know it's me because my icon is the same, the Empress card. So check me out, and anything is appreciated. Thank you so much. So let's do another quick spread for my collective. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for my collective family? Healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. That was a past energy, so something changed as far as direction of what you were going before. Maybe you recognized there was some unhealthy choices in your life. Maybe you felt like you reevaluated things as they were, right? Sometimes we're in situations and somebody will say something or something will happen. We'll get a sign of something that lets us know what we're currently doing is not good for us. We'll get that feeling that, every time I'm around such and such and such, my stomach hurts. Or, I know I had a friend years ago. We had both been through some things when we lived near each other and worked in the same place. That's how we met at work. And I realized that we were trauma bonded, right? And I didn't realize it at first. It felt like a friendship. And I felt like, we really are good friends. Until we had both moved on, gotten healthy relationships, but her energy never changed. And because her energy never changed, I would literally, call her. We lived in different states after a while. And I would call her and I would talk to her and I realized, oh my God, every time I get off the phone with her, my head hurts. And my husband pointed out, why do you keep talking to her if you feel like that? And I was like, I don't know. Now, I was unwilling to break the friendship at that time because I didn't know. No, I didn't know my boundaries then. But I did say to that person, what good happened to you in your life? And then they decided after that to end the friendship silently. Like we never spoke again. I called and never got another, call back. And in hindsight, I realized how healthier I felt after the release of that relationship. It wasn't really like she didn't do anything wrong to me. It's just her energy was super heavy all the time. And she had really good things to be happy about. So I was so baffled and confused why she stayed in that energy. And I wasn't involved enough to help her out of it. We were both young, but I just knew that it was draining me and I just wasn't it just wasn't going to work. And so it was a healthy choice no matter what. It could have been just spirit moving that situation out of the way for me, because I felt better. Hopefully she felt better at some point, but I know I was relieved. So we got to make healthy choices. We have to monitor our bodies and listen to our bodies and think about how does these things make us feel. We're all very sensitive individuals if we pause and take a look. You know what I mean? Take a step back and think about it. Tell me more, Spirit. One card, please. Thank you. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. Woo! That's deep. I know personally when I start evaluating my relationships, when I've been doing my shadow work, right? I realize there's situations and people in my life that I do love dearly, but I can't be around. So I do have unconditional love in that no matter what, I will always love them. But I also realized I had to put boundaries to love myself. And I didn't know what a boundary was until a few years ago. Like, I had boundaries. Inherently, I already had boundaries, but I didn't know how important, how intentional a boundary is to protect yourself and still love those that you are putting that boundary up so that you can have unconditional love for them and yourself. The only conditions are in the way they treat you, but love is still love. Tell me more, Spirit. New beginnings. Oh, I love it. We are the 1st of February. Some people, I know sometimes the second month feels like a new year. Some people go by the zodiac, and as soon as we hit Aries season, that feels like a new year. But new beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I'm ready. So there are things in your life, collective, that is changing, that are fresh, that are vibrant, that you're releasing some old stuff. This is also a card dealing with shadow work. If you see the shadow of the angel here and light, you cannot have light without the dark. You can't have dark without the light. It's either it is or it's not. And you need the contrast to understand what you need to be. And sometimes you need to understand that you have to embrace both. When you do shadow work, you're looking at those things that may not be societal acceptance, but at the same time, this is what you need to do. For example, let's just say you're in a tough situation and somebody's accosting you or they're disrespectful to you, and you curse at them. You might fight back with your words, not physically. You might have to. Some people do. But I'm just saying, if somebody's verbally attacking you, maybe you can't back down because you got to protect yourself in some way. If you curse, that doesn't make you a bad person. That's your shadow coming out to protect you. We all wear a mask of light when we greet each other every day. Hello, how you doing? Hi, Sharon. Hi, John. Hi, Shaquita, whatever your name is. You know what I mean? You smile at everybody no matter what you're dealing with. That's your mask. That's your light. Everybody gets to see your light. But deep down, you got shadows that you're working on. We all work on them. We all work on them. You should work on them, put it that way. Not everybody work on them. And then you have take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. Breathe with ease, knowing you are here. I feel like some people need to ground. We have to ground our energy. Um, if you're in a place where you can put your feet in the grass and absorb the earth, ground. If you can wear crystals, as you can see, I wear crystals. Ground. Connect with the elements of earth. Take time to breathe. You may be experiencing a lot in your life. You might have a lot piling up. You might have bills piling up. It's time to take a moment. Sometimes you just need to sleep a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to eat better. Drink more water. I know I need to. Matter of fact, today. Open your heart. Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Ooh, and that goes back to unconditional love. People who cannot take your boundaries assume sometimes that means you don't love them. But that is because they don't understand the nature of unconditional love. And spirit is moving the boundaries so you can send someone love and light from your heart center without having to interact with them. And it doesn't keep you bound up and isolated in your heart, because you have decided that your heart is open to those that love you, those reciprocating love to you. And maybe you focus your attention more on that, you won't feel any of that iciness of, I can't stand, I don't like, that hate that can develop in your heart from holding back. Focus your love and your attention on all those that can reciprocate, and your heart will stay open. All right, bottom of the deck, divine physician. Thank you, Raphael, for shining a divine light upon my healthy body. So I feel like Um, my collective, this energy reading is for you. I feel like these healthy choices really do center around your physical being. I feel like you're loving yourself and connecting with yourself more. I feel like you're understanding yourself more and anticipating new beginnings based on this understanding. Like you're phasing out. You know, there's been a lot of talk recently about jumping timelines. Part of my understanding of jumping timelines is that you literally are on a different frequency than you resonated before. You don't vibrate the same. And I'll give you an example. A healthy choice would be like, all right, well, maybe I consume a lot of alcohol or I decompress with alcohol, right? A friend of mine, she works for Child Protective Services, and a lot of those workers go out to bars at the end of the day. They have very long days. Sometimes they don't know when those days are going to end, and it's a very hard job to do. I commend anyone who can do it and do it well, but they have their vices. They smoke cigarettes, they drink alcohol, and some people do harder things than that. I feel like someone here in my collective is deciding to release whatever vices that they had and embrace a new lifestyle. Maybe you're eating better. You know, maybe the content that you're taking in online is different. You know what I mean? I saw a tweet today where somebody said you need to stop looking at mindless things that do nothing for you and focus your attention on healthy things you want to emulate, because that will help you on your way up or your way to your journey, your destination. Take time to breathe. Through this process, you're going to have to take breaks. And that doesn't mean you go back to the old things. It's that you don't get hard on yourself. Ground yourself. You know, don't get shameful of what you used to do. That's your past. And you're opening your heart to love and good experiences as you center on your health. So the divine physician is here. It's like spirit is acknowledging that you made good choices. Um, I had a quick reading yesterday for a person, and I could share this with you that this is not like a client. This is somebody that, you know, just needed a little guidance. They were worried about prostate cancer, and that's because it runs in their family. So they were worried if they were going to get it. And when I read the cards, if I had pulled out this deck, to be honest, this is probably what would have come out. This person acknowledged that they were up all night, they think too much, they do too much, they don't say no, that they support others, no one supports them, that they need to heal. They were probably going from illness to illness, like they had COVID once, they had a cold another time, like they never gave themselves time to breathe. And they also were not loving themselves. So I said, what I saw was that whether, they already went to the doctor, they're waiting on results. But the thing is, all that worry that you put on yourself, that all the doing for others without reciprocity, all of that builds up as stress in your body. And so therefore, if you worry, stress, do too much, you can manifest any illness you want. Not to say that you don't do that and you can't get it sick. I'm not saying that. But you can definitely manifest illness by stressing too much. And you can unmanifest illnesses if you understand how to change your mindset. I do believe in that. So if you don't, that's, take it how it resonates. But I do believe that you can heal thyself, right? And if you know how, or to seek the right people to support you. But part of that is stress. And we all know, everybody is documented. It is in reports that stress creates illness in the body. So Spirit is saying you making healthy choices, unconditional love, new beginnings, time to breathe, open your heart, and the divine physician. All will be well. All will be well. If you need to meditate, take time to breathe, healthy choices. Look, she's on a yoga mat. Try yoga. Try yoga nidra. Try Pilates. Go to a gym. Run, walk. Whatever it is that you need to do to clear your mind, declutter your mind of stress, declutter your home. I myself got some paperwork I need to trash, shred, and deal with because I noticed that I need to take care of that. But that's a healthy choice. Spirit is saying you're making healthy choices. And this is beautiful. Tell me more, Spirit. Let's go to another oracle. This is a beautiful reading of, especially in the new year, because this is still a new year. Second month, new year, whatever. It's still a new year, right? New opportunities are presenting themselves. Tell me more, Spirit. Give me more information from my collective. Buy the book. All right, so I'm getting that when buy the book is like, take a class. You know, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't assume, okay, well, I'm just going to go out and go bananas. You could do that, and then you could overdo it. Take a class with somebody who's an instructor that understands how to lead you to your best self physically. If you need a life coach, talk to somebody that's well recommended. If you need a therapist, talk to someone, vet them out, right? But go by the book, meaning follow instructions. If they give you guidance, listen to it. I feel like some of you already are, because I'm not really doing my spread, but I look at things like that, and I still do our 5-card spread, and I feel like you've already started this journey. Just keep going, because anything inconsistent does not align. Tell me more, Spirit. Woo, Treasure Island. Unconditional love is treasure. Unconditional love is 9 of cups or 10 of cups energy. It's like having it all. When you have unconditional love in your heart, or you're receiving unconditional love, it's the best feeling in the world. When someone doesn't shame you, put you in regret or guilt over stuff, blame you for things. They just love you. Tell me more, Spirit. Co-create. Oh, yes. See, the new beginnings is about co-creating with the Creator, about taking that initial step into the world and going forward with your dreams, taking that leap of faith. It's like that Fool card energy. It's a new beginning. Co-creating is building that foundation, but you got to start, and you're working with Spirit to do so. Jeez, I'm dropping everything. Hold on, y'all. To be fair. You got to be fair. This says take time to breathe out, and it says to be fair. And if you look at this card, her hands are widespread here, and her hands are widespread here. This is like receiving justice. But in order to receive something, you have to open up your hands. You have to, in order to receive, you got to take time to breathe. You got to release. You got to surrender things. If I was holding on to this so tightly, or just holding on to it, and somebody gave me, I don't know, let's just say this was a wad of cash. I could barely hold this, and they just said, oh, wait, I want to give you more. But all I had to do was put this down and just take it. And then I could get more and more and more. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to release the things that you're holding on to. You got to let it go. And then what is meant for you will be for you. To be fair, justice, you will receive your justice. Let go of the things that hurt me. Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. Too many cards, but I'll take it. Yep. So we got Yang. This is masculine energy. This is action oriented. This is taking a step forward. This is moving on. And then you got between worlds. So as you move on, you go from lack or depression or, inconsistency or anything that was keeping you back to the wealth and abundance that you deserve, that the celebration, the victory, the happiness. You go from this to this by taking action in your life, by opening your heart center. You remove barriers from your heart. Things don't look so black and white and so dull and droom. The color returns to your life by taking action. A simple action, let's just say, um, you've been sad, maybe not in depression, but just sad, not as happy about things, how certain things have turned out in your life, and then you're moving a little slower, you're a little stuck, you little, that happens. Take a shower, take a walk, do the exercises, look up things that give you peace to your mind, but you take some action toward it. Take action toward your healing, whatever way you can. If that means go get somebody to give you support, then do that. Somebody that's going to speak life to you. Somebody's going to love, nurture you. Yeah. And the bottom of the deck is clean it up. So Spirit's saying, there's a song that just popped up in my head that says, I don't know the artist. It's a rap song. And he says, but he's singing. And he says, ain't nobody finna come save you. You got to save yourself. Clean it up means you gotta literally clean it up. And this could be clean your house if you can. If you have the strength to do so, clean your house. Start with a drawer. Start with your bed. Clean it up. Go through some old papers. Get rid of all that junk mail. Clean your kitchen. Wash your dishes. You'll feel better. It'll when your environment is healthier, you feel healthier, right? Clean it up. And then as you do so, you'll be processing your emotions. You'll be cleaning that up. Do your shadow work. Write down, journal. Clean it up. Stop worrying so much. Find ways to help yourself by getting the support that you need, talking to people that love you, seeking counseling and guidance, going to centers, getting active. If you're older and you're retired and you're not working anymore, so things don't seem fun, you got to go seek activities. If you're younger and you can't find activities, then, you got to go within the circle that you're most comfortable with and say, guys, what do you do? And if it's not those healthy choices, then it's time to change your environment. Time to change your friend circle. If drinking is not for you because you know what it's doing to your body and it's not healthy for you, then you got to stop slowly or with a program. But you got to change. And sometimes change involves help. Hire a maid for a day. You may not some people can't afford maid service on a regular basis, but maybe it's a one-time investment to just clear everything out and change your environment. You need help, get the help you need, but clean it up. This is about cleaning up your backyard before you worry about anybody else's. Cleaning services can save you a lot of headache if you're too busy to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't have time. Find your trusted service and do it one good time. Just scour your house clean. Change your life. It'll change your life. I clean my house, but when I was getting ready to give birth to my children, my mom's best friend is when she retired, she became a professional cleaner, and she's awesome. I called her in, and it helped with my nesting process. Because when you're getting ready to give birth, you start nesting. You start wanting things in this order. You want everything pristine and clear as possible for that child to come into this environment. Well, sometimes we got to treat ourselves like that infant. You don't have to have kids to do it one good time. Just, see things differently, and feel better. So healthy choices are going to lead to your new beginning. I think it's going to open your mind for creativity. It's going to open your house to wealth. Cleaning your house brings in good things. Getting rid of old things brings in positivity. You release the dead weight because you were able to move on. It's less of a drag and a drain. It's a physical and energetic thing that happens when you release stuff you don't need. when you clean up. So I'm going to leave it here. I don't need tarot for this. This is my oracle reading for my collective. And I just want to say that, I wish you peace. I wish you health. I wish you wealth, abundance, beauty, joy, prosperity, and good mental health, good emotional health. You know what I'm saying? I wish that going into this new year that we're already in, that, all those harsh aspects that we dealt with in 2022, because I know too many people to say that the vast majority of us didn't experience it. I wish that that energy starts to clear up. And as we clear up, we clean up, and we just feel like healthier individuals. So I want you to take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. And if it resonates for somebody else, share it with them. But please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to my channel. That's an energetic donation to keep us going. So keep us going. I appreciate you. Peace.